What a time to be alive. The Cleveland Cavaliers and LeBron James staged like the greatest comeback in the history of the playoffs yesterday. And I know first round, big deal. But like, you know what? There were some really, really good signs in there for the Cavs and for Cavs fans. And I'll tell you about it in like 2 seconds. But first, the best thing that happened last night, the best thing to come of last night wasn't that the Cavs are up 3-0. Like, they're winning that series. Like, this was the best thing to come out of it. Diamond LeBron James. This card, oh my gosh, guys. This is a behemoth. A gem. Oh, an absolute stud. And I'm not just saying that being a biased LeBron fan. I'm really not. Just look at the grades. A+ in everything except rebounding, which is a B+. What? How do you can't even beat that. And first off, 6 Amethyst Hall of Fame badges, and they're pretty good ones. One man fast break, relentless finisher, acrobat are really important. I don't really think tireless scorer does that much. There's like 3 really effective badges there. And once you get into his ratings, you see perfect layup rating, 94 post fade. I didn't even see that before. Shooting, 93 mid, 91 open shot 3. But yeah, this card, honestly, dude, if it had an 85 plus ball control, it would be over. I think you could slap a shoe on him to boost that up, but like, your boy Jay, I want to pull him so badly. Actually, before we even get started, let me know if I should go broke and pick up this LeBron card. I have an idea for themed gameplay to go along with that card, so it could be interesting. Just let me know. Like this video. You know the deal. Like, Patrick Beverly knows the deal. But let's get into the game. And obviously, the fact that the Cavs are up 3-0 against Indiana, like, that's not surprising. And it's not that impressive. They should sweep the Pacers, but the way they won that game was just unreal. Obviously, the comeback was huge, but the one good sign that I saw is that, yeah, LeBron and the offense scored a ton of points in the second half, but their defense, they locked up. Would they only allow like 35 something points in the second half? And again, they shouldn't be getting exposed by the Pacers on defense, but in the first 2.5 games, they were. So the fact that they showed a little bit on the defensive end, that gives me a little bit more confidence going forward in the Cavs. And obviously the other thing was they did that comeback without Kyrie or Kevin Love in the lineup. Like, those 2 guys were benched and I just kept waiting for Ty to put him back in, but shout out to him. He didn't. He stuck with what was working. And I've seen a lot of guys, NBA guys like Zach Lowe and some other ESPN, some guys that really study the game, and they've said the same thing, that if you surround LeBron with 4 shooters, like, it's unguardable. And that's what they did. They had D. Will, Corver, J.R. Smith, Channing Frye, and those 4 guys just popping threes with LeBron facilitating. Like, how do you guard that? Especially when LeBron starts cooking from 3, it's impossible. But when he would set up with the ball on top of the 3-point arc, even Miles Turner had to be out glued to Channing Frye. It was just a walkway to the rim. That's how he got dunks and layups. Like, dude, like, they're good. But I do have to give major props to the homie Paul George. Like, I'm not a huge Paul George fan because he's super inconsistent, but in the playoffs the last 2 years, the first round, boy, he's come to play. And I keep forgetting if his contract is up this year or next year, but either way, he's probably gonna bolt to the Lakers. So, I mean, like, good for the Lakers, just sucks for Indiana. It really does, but that's the NBA for you.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk.
I didn't expect anything different. I didn't. I was just hoping. We don't pull diamonds out. I've never pulled a diamond out of a top. Okay, that's a lie. I think I pulled Derrick Rose out of a topper once, but we're still good. Chris Anderson, Cavaliers player, sort of. I don't think he's on the roster anymore. I talk a lot of junk about the Raptors because Lowry and DeRozan are awful playoff performers. They've shown that over the years, but is Milwaukee like legit? Like, I'm watching those highlights and I'm thinking the Cavs, like, they could have trouble with Milwaukee. Am I crazy to think that? I think they're a pretty good matchup for the Cavs for the simple reason that they don't shoot a lot of threes. They don't have a lot of 3-ball shooters. So when the Cavs get on a tear, it could be a GG. You can't match that with just 2-pointers. But the Cavs have nobody right now that could guard Giannis one-on-one. I mean, I like to think LeBron probably could, but LeBron, he's not going to. He's not going to guard Giannis for 48 minutes, and I'm okay with that.
12 seconds later.
And in other news, this box was booty. Dang it, man. No amethyst even? Come on, 2K. But you know what? We'll give it another shot. All those diamond LeBrons on the auction block. There's gotta be one for Jay. And shout out to the Grizzlies last night. I did check out a bit of that game, and they played really well. Like, the Grizzlies, they're that team that on paper they don't look that great, but like, their dudes always come to play and they play defense. And like, Zach Randolph's like 45 years old and he's still an effective post player. It's kind of crazy, but that's what the playoffs is. You got to be able to score inside, not just shoot the 3. And oh man, like in every. But there was some bad news this morning for the Chicago Bulls. Rajon Rondo's like fractured his thumb or something. Man, that sucks. Like, The Bulls, I think they could still beat the Celtics. They probably still will. 2-0 series lead it's something serious, but no Rondo now? I've never been a huge Rondo fan because he was on the Celtics. I didn't like the Celtics back in the day, but like, I don't know. The guy can ball out again in the playoffs, like the Grizzlies players. He comes to play. But the Celtics definitely showing that they're probably the worst #1 seed in the history of the league. Like, how are you this bad? Like, bro, I'm sorry, Celtics fans. Like, it just is what it is. So this is looking like another box that's just awful. Like, you know what? It makes sense though. 2K lowered the prices of these packs, and as a result, they make them just awful odds. Like, it makes sense, but I'm not happy about it. But like other people are pulling Diamond LeBron though. I see him on the auction block. But speaking of packs, I guess Tuesday there should be new ones out because they got to finish that Pink Diamond Barkley reward collection. So yeah, I don't really want to open those. Oh man, that was so trash. 2 boxes and nothing but rubies. But if you did enjoy the video, let me know down below. Again, I think I've got a good idea for Diamond LeBron gameplay. I might have to wait a couple days because like I'm not trying to spend 500K on him, even though he's a beast and the best player in the league. But if you guys get lucky enough and pull him, like, let me know. Tweet me a picture on Twitter. Like, none of you are going to though. I already know. Like, you're not about that life. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. I'm out till next time, guys. Peace.